for what will be the last step on the road to qualification for the grandest of all the competitions in European club football. Teams here right on the edge of the elite. Players from both clubs return to work early to be in prime shape for this a potentially season-defining moment, despite the fact that we are still only in late summer. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Tension rising second by second. It is the time that no one dares slip up.
Yes, and if you want success on a European front, Peter, you must be able to live with the pressure. This is a means to a significant uplift in finances that can benefit these players and obviously attract better. It has huge potential consequences in a positive sense for all concerned.
As you can see, we've already started here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
He's looked long this time. Whipped in. And through to the goalkeeper. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Farfan.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
It's a throw in. And he's there to cut it out. He's played him through. Coached through there. That's great strength on the ball. Rangers keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. And here's Burak Yilmaz. Goes for goal! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Rangers failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. Some first half thoughts?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. But we're already into the second period. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Lovely bit of skill. Burak Yilmaz. Oh, they could break here. What an adventurous run from a defender. A long ball, but not especially accurate. David Klaassen. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Gets it upfield.
That's a throw-in.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Timely intervention. That's a foul, no two ways about it. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And he's going long.
Cleared away.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Cut out in the nick of time. Crosses it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
It's a promising ball. Has a pop! Oh, it's in! Finally! Finally! Finally!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Ajax are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A huge result. A place in the next round is theirs to lose now. Success on away territory, a lead to protect at home. It is looking really good. Well, hello everyone, wherever you are, whatever time of day, we have an intriguing plot right in front of us here, and it's going to be fascinating to see how it plays out. You'll recall the home side managed to come away from their away day with a precious one-goal lead. It's a lead that puts them in good stead to ensure that their name will be amongst the elite when the competition proper gets underway. Their manager has challenged... Hits one! Dispatched clinically! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Rangers take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Has gone out. Has he picked him out? Now it's Farfan. Farfan going for goal! Back of the net! And already they're looking to run away with it. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Rangers grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Look at the defender bombing forward.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Chooses to go back. And it's Schöner. Tadic displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And the defence can get it clear. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Played out to the right. He's left his man. Cut out in the nick of time. Schöner. And it's played forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Pepe. Take by the keeper, he's read that well. Referee's had a look, he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Rangers just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Rangers ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And they're already back underway here. Tagliafico drives it forward. That has put a stop to that. Valencia. Tadic. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Cahill plays it forward. Forward it goes. Danger averted for now. He's got options out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. That's been drilled forward. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. It's the through ball. That's a pop! It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That comes as a mighty relief. Gets into a dangerous position. Good ball. He's gone for it! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And the shot! And that has been cleared. Ada. Dashing forward at pace. Hoists it high. Gets good distance on it. Now the counter. It's got through to him. Great reaction. Klaassen. He's got away. And a header! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. It's being played forward. Up for a throw. And that will be the final act. They've won at home, they've won away. A comprehensive victory for a side that has been clearly better over both legs. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
Well, this is a special time of year in the European footballing cycle. It's where it all begins again. The lifting of the trophy, the winners' medals. That was all back in May. A mere reminder, a relic of the glory that was and what may be to come, perhaps for one of these. Oh, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So it's back, bigger and better than ever before. I do hope everybody is ready for another ride on the emotional roller coaster.
Bring it on, Peter. I'm looking forward to a competition that always delivers entertainment, whether through its football or indeed its supporting cast of emotions. Neither of these teams will want a trip back to the drawing board after this, so I think we can expect something quite lively.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Stefan de Vrij. And it's played forward. That's a promising ball. Martinez. Martinez beats the offside trap. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Nainggolan. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Lukaku. It's Lukaku! And the counter is on. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Good to review the first half.
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So off we go once more.
Rangers pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Benatia plays it up to meet it! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat.
Stefan de Vrij. And here's Burak Yilmaz. You can get that clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Lukaku! Oh, taken with style. Inter are back in business. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails.
It's Lukaku! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
He came in hard, very hard. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Stefan de Vrij. Skriniar tries to get it forward quickly. Immobile.
Inter showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And the through ball is intercepted. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. England set up one goal so far, and it's Lukaku. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Rangers are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late...
And they've been caught out here. Lorenzo Insigne. Get the better of his opposite number. So time is nearly up. One final... Has a hit! Away from immediate danger. And that may well be that. That is that. Rangers must wait for their first win, but they have their first point. That for now will have to suffice. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less, so it has to be a point won as opposed to 2 lost.
Well, hello and welcome to everyone settling in for this game. Liftoff wasn't quite achieved as they had envisaged on day one, but 1 point is better than nothing. It was met with a mixed reception, but it's certainly given them something to build upon. Much now hangs on what they can achieve in the second game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Rangers had a stuttering start, They'll need to do better now.
Well, they've reached a crossroads, Peter, having drawn the opening game. Do they attempt to commit to 3 points here, or prepare themselves to simply avoid defeat and look to making a bigger play for 3 points next time round? Whatever it's to be, I don't think they can afford to take a loss now, so that defensive base really has to be mistake-free.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Played back in. Well positioned to make that interception. Looking for space out wide. You can get that clear. And it's been taken straight back.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are...
Shot at goal! Really smart interplay.
They use the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle, and a little more luck though, and they may have been celebrating.
Pepe. Played out to the right. Going through. And it's Farfan. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's played forward. And he just whacks it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Rangers clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Cuts it out. Dinamo Zagreb seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
Yeah, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's gone a long way up and away. Needed a better pass there. And the finish! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Back to the keeper and try something new. Oh, real danger here. And that's a goal kick. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
As scoreless games go, I'd be happy to see this one carry on a bit longer because it's had great honesty and hard work and total commitment. As for a possible winner, I'm still not predicting.
Done very well to intervene. So that's it. It is all over. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Rangers emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. CSKA Moscow have a free kick. Dinks one in. That's a... and the shot! Goal! CSKA Moscow! And CSKA Moscow are in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
CSKA Moscow have an early lead. Good start. He's got away. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. A real chance if he can get through. Big chance! Modric. Good idea, just poorly executed.
CSKA Moscow have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Cuts it out. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He could be in here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's played him through. Good clearance and very necessary. There are a few waiting for it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Has a goal! The defence can get it clear. Modric. And here's Valencia. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we're already back underway here.
Rangers need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Valencia. And here's Schöne. Hit into the middle.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Gets it upfield. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Throw in. Magnusson. Well positioned to make that interception. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And he heaves it forward. And that has been clubbed away. Rangers have it back and they can go again. It's gone out for a throw-in. Goes long. And help's available out wide. Great leap! Oh, taken with style! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
CSKA Moscow grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. Timely intervention. Caught offside that time. And that will be the final act. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Rangers really were.
Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. As you can see, we've already started here. It's a loose ball. CSKA Moscow get it back again. Vlasic. Oh, the ball's come loose!
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And that's been levered clear. Rangers yet to have a shot on target. Room for a shot. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. More than happy to take the muscular approach. There's the through ball. Has a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
He's gone for it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Burak Yilmaz simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
That's the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Schöner looking to get on the end of this. Firmly met. And they've been... And the finish! Defending of the desperate variety. Has a pop! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, he accepted the invitation to have a pop, and that defence was confident he wouldn't succeed.
Magnussen. Now the counter. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. CSKA Moscow have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Schöner. Schöner drives it forward. Nicely controlled. Plays it out to the wing. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Forward it goes. Looking to force his way through. Cahill gets it back. Could move up a gear here. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it. Rangers are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
CSKA Moscow making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Rangers get themselves into the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me, because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
Hits one! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Rangers emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Burak Yilmaz. Out to the right. Back to the keeper and try something new.
Inter have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Yilmaz plays it out to the wing. He gets past his man. Can he? Oh, shooting chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Insigne just wouldn't be beaten there. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Now it's Insigne. Oh, that's neat. And it's Brozovic. Brozovic tries to switch the play. Forward it goes. Dashing forward at pace. Farfan drives. Oh, that is asking for trouble. A chance! And it's a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Insigne hits that long. He's got options out wide. And the through ball is intercepted. Alexis Sanchez tries the volley. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
And here's Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Eriksson. That intervention was very necessary. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. That was... Has a goal! And they've been caught out here. Ah, now can they counter? He's got away. Brozovic. Immobile. Plays it out to the flank. That is terrific skill. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be outmuscled. Now it's Sanchez. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Rangers are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And another time!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
A heavy challenge.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Got a sight of goal here.
Up to meet it!
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Nainggolan. Sensi.
Well played, he saw that coming.
And that is that. And stalemate.
One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and... Rangers can do it tonight with a win. 3 points would make them safe and into the knockout stage. A chance to prolong their stay amongst Europe's elite clubs. And they won't need to worry about lack of support. Really well represented on the night. The faithful have turned out in good numbers. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, what a sight this makes. It just goes to underline how games like this can shape a team's season.
Yeah, this is the most straightforward task to tackle, Peter. Nothing but a win will do, and whatever game plan the manager...
Shoots! There's a goal! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it.
Dinamo Zagreb have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Has a goal! There's a goal!
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Pepe. Going for goal! Yes! And the comeback is complete!
Rangers are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Rangers go into the lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
A delightful ball. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
There's a long ball.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Rangers come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Rangers leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And the game has already resumed here. And here's Burak Yilmaz.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
Schöner has given away a free kick. Schöner gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
A real chance if he can get through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
A win here so important to their ambitions. And it's played forward. Adair concedes a free kick for that. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. A heavy challenge.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Referee's given a throw. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Rangers are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Pumps it into the area.
Dinamo Zagreb have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And here's Adair. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
And that is that. Well, just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, not as smooth as they would have preferred, but they're through, and that's the bit that matters most.
Leave a happy home and never scrutinize. Finally, you able to let go of how you feel inside. Everything was in the dry. I don't ever think about it. Hey,
Well, hello, good evening, everyone. We have reached the pivotal point of the competition. The field is down to 16. We are therefore in exclusive company. Group tables are behind us. We have reached the cutthroat stage of the competition. Knockout football of the highest order. And it is alive here. Tries a shot! A nice touch. Farfan. That is terrific skill. Bender gets it away. Here comes another cross. Ball's out on the left now. He's left his man. Aimed in towards the centre. Well read, he sorted that out. Well, of course, every year this is the point at which it gets really tough. Not just within the confines of this competition, but the season as a whole.
Yes, and we've seen many a team collapse over the years in this February period.
Has a goal! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Over to the left, and the counter is on. Goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Bayer Leverkusen know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Bayer Leverkusen have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
The referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
Here we go again.
Rangers don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Well played, he saw that coming. Hoists it forward. Good take and... Oh, shooting chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tries to get it forward quickly. Schöner plays it forward. He's there to receive it. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was... Schöner! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Just off target.
Schöner certainly did his utmost to keep that down, but he couldn't quite engineer the right control.
And it's played forward. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
And it's Farfan.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Lings in across.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
Farfan.
left behind for a corner kick. That's not going far.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Through to the goalkeeper.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Beaten at home, so they're going to have to win away. It is tough.
Rangers come into this game after suffering the harm of losing in front of their own fans, and now they are in a position of having to try and turn things round on hostile territory. The master tactician there was keen to defend his players, doing his best to put a brave face on the whole predicament, and it is good to see that the attendance levels are healthy in the away section, because they have an awful lot of encouragement to offer. Encouragement that is truly needed here. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it. Hits one! There's a goal! We're back where we started. It's level on aggregate.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Rangers
Take the lead and chip away at their aggregate deficit. Tar.
Bayer Leverkusen have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Schick. Just off target.
Schick did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Yilmaz taking charge of the dead ball. Rangers with a chance here to increase their lead. What a save from Mirante! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Burak Yilmaz really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And he just whacks it away. Forward it goes.
Valencia cuts it out. Valencia drives it forward. Modric already, of course, on the score sheet. Plays it out to the wing. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
It's a good-looking cross. And that's been levered clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's the reply the manager wanted, and they've got fresh impetus to set about reversing this overall deficit.
Rangers come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's got through. Played out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. Gets it back. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And they've been caught out here. And the finish! It's there! And that gives them an overall lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Rangers creep ahead on aggregate, it was always on. Cahill. Benatia plays it forward. Away from immediate danger.
Rangers are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Looks to clip it forward. Going for goal! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Bayer Leverkusen are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Rangers. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's there to clear it. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Out to the left it goes. Crosses it in. That's a ball to nobody in particular. Here it comes. Crunching tackle. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Up he gets! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Valencia goes looking. Shoots! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Rangers advance.
More stern tests await, no doubt. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this,
Rangers made it through then to the business end of the tournament. Down to the last 8 now, the stakes getting higher and higher. Not only them, of course, it's the same story for everyone. They all are desperate to win it. Something then is going to have to give. It is a charged atmosphere in here, fittingly so, given what is up for grabs. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. A truly big night of football here ahead of us. It always is when this competition is in town.
well, we're at the stage, Peter, when the dream becomes believable. The stage of the season when everything takes on a tougher, more pressurised edge. When you want to win all you can, but might have to settle for one. This would be worth settling for, believe me.
That's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what...
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's Modric. A chance!
Turns and goes back. Sancho. Now the counter. So above all others, Jim, what do you think is the single factor which is going to make a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think there really isn't an awful lot in terms of what separates these teams. No, not when you get to this stage. This one could come down to the smallest of detail.
Absolutely so. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
In towards the middle. They get a throw in. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. Defender's on the back foot. Mbappe tries lifting it over. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Titi. No goals as yet. Plays it out to the flank. It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Fires from distance. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Oh, fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Rangers can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
No question, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Modric. It's got through and... Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Diawara drives it forward. Has he picked him out? Going through. Eder. Great challenge, time to perfection. Messi hoists it forward. He's there to receive it.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And he's away. Has a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward. Diawara. Long play.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
And time is up.
Rangers have been held at home. So hello and welcome again for our broadcast of the second leg of this quarter-final. The first leg, as you all know, was a very tight one. Both sides failing in their attempts to break through. All that is absolutely certain is that we are right on a knife edge. We have to have a winner here, no matter how it... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Jordi Alba. Mbappe. Jordi Alba. He's left his man. Up to meet it. Good delivery. No joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Burak Yilmaz has a hit! Yes! And they have an aggregate lead! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Rangers have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Messi drives it forward. And it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Oh, he's broken through.
Richarlison tries a shot! Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Mbappe shoots! Just off target.
Richarlison did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And it's Yilmaz. And they've been caught out here. He's got options out wide. A chance to play it in. Modric. Mbappe. That's not going to make it. Pinged forward. Caught offside that time. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Mbappe. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game. Well, and we've reached half-time.
And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Rangers head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Rangers really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And here's Burak Yilmaz. Roberto is there, and he can get that clear. Goes for the cross. Struck first time. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And that's been won straight back. Donnarumma. Keeper sends it forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's straight offside. Barcelona making another change here. Here it is now, surely! Richarlison! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Richarlison knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Jordi Alba. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe! Tries to get it forward quickly. Rangers are on the verge of a pretty special win, but they've got some hanging on to do here. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rangers need to hold on for a few more moments. Has a pop! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Rangers, and there goes the final whistle. Rangers have got it done, through to the last 4, and evidently now believing in it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Rangers have just reminded us why we love this game so much. The seemingly impossible is proven otherwise, and they merit great praise.
Well, hello, good evening, and welcome to everybody who has joined us, regardless of where you are, or indeed what time it is with you all over the globe, as we bring you this most glamorous of clashes between two sides desperately chasing the right to contest the ultimate prize in club football. This competition has provided us with so much unforgettable drama since the first qualifiers began last summer, and I am certain there will be plenty more to come in the last few. It is semi-final day. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. So just one more step for a date with destiny. Few games come bigger than this one.
Yeah, and the first leg of a semi-final, you can't guarantee passage into the final, obviously, just yet. But you can make life quite hard for yourself, Peter, second leg. So you've got to expect it to be tight and tense. This atmosphere sounds perfect for the occasion. And it's a case of releasing your best now and just finding a stronger edge, letting the opposition know what you're all about. And it's going to be tough next time round.
Has a goal! Rashford. And now they can launch a counter. He's on his way. Has a hit! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Manchester United take the lead, 1-0. Yeah, tries a shot! Really smart interplay.
Valencia quickly pounced onto that. It was very nicely worked. Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Bye. Just brushed off the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba. Maguire. And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Rangers need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Brings it forward. Looking to get within range. Valencia. Oh, no, that's not... Tries one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Decent looking ball. And he's cut it out. That's gone a long way up and away. That's great strength on the ball. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Wan-Bissaka. Sajid, what are you thinking?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
And it's Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Oh, what a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Manchester United grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Rashford. Time added on, 4 minutes. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Out to the right. That's the throw. Hoists it high. And the shot! Goal! Deep into injury time! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Beaten at home, so they're going to have to win away. Dogs ahead of today's action. Such talk was dismissed as mind games by his opposite number, who was quick to emphasise the tightness of the scoreline. Whatever they say though, the 90 minutes ahead will tell the real tale. It is going to be extremely intense. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Relative comfort for the hosts, who just need to hold on. Visitors have some turning round to do and will give it a big crack.
Well, Peter, I think the home side has the edge, but no more than that. I think a goal either way could have a significant bearing on a change of the home mood and of mindsets, and therefore we may see a tussle for quite control of this contest rather than an open-ended nail-biter.
And already we're underway here. And the shot! Hoists it forward. This is promising. Turns and goes back. Has a hit!
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Oh, shot a goal!
Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rashford. Needed a better pass there. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Wan-Bissaka tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Rashford. Well played, he saw that coming. Burak Yilmaz. Defenders on the back foot. Gets it upfield.
There's a hit! We've got a goal! And right on half-time! Half-time in the semi-final.
There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
That's entertainment, and as always in these circumstances, mistakes have played their part. So if they can reduce those errors, they may well pull through.
Rangers, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Forward it goes.
Van der Beek. Now the counter.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
Now it's Burak Yilmaz.
And it's got through. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And it's played forward.
Comes out and deals with it.
Throwing. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes plays it out to the flank. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
And it's Rashford.
Manchester United are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Finishing line very much in sight now.
They have 1 foot in the final. Chip through.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Has a goal!
Manchester United take the lead.
Now it's just a question of holding on. Well, that's it. They are out.
All square here, and they are gone. The first leg deficit proved not to be recoverable, and despite a better effort here, their race is run.